Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Star Trek Lexington Last of the Line with special chip eating sound effects.
Those are Calvo's bones crushing from whatever destiny is being given to him today.
I think I've set it up for you to think it's gonna be way worse than it actually is, but I like doing that. I just
Oh,
just just toying with your emotions. Hi, welcome everyone. So today is gonna be a fun day, because this is gonna be the special Calvo episode. Every character needs to have their own episode, right? That's how all the shows go.
mm,
So that's what this one's gonna be. So Tim should be around later. We will not have Eric. Matt may or may not be around because Matt has, I don't know, Matt does Matt things. I'm gonna ping Matt on Discord just for the fun of it. Let's see here.
I'll just be sitting here in the back eating my Pringles. Not sponsored by Pringles, but we would like that. Pringles sponsorship. I feel like no one would be opposed to that.
This is just
hmm
this is just how I treat people. I just pinged him and just said exist. So that's how I work.
you will him into existence. You're willing him.
Yes, yes.
Poof, there's a Matt.
If let's see, well, he's not in roll 20, so
Materialized from the ether.
his existence so far is to be seen. But all right, so let's give a brief recap. So last session, we finally had our big sit down on what are we going to do about the Cochrans wanting to induct the Lexington into their fleet. Basically, the decision was no, with a little help from Captain Blevins of the CDF Cochrane, who kind of said that she supports us even if the powers that be don't, that was awful nice of her. Then it turned into Calvo is contacted the Minister of Science to try to do an exchange of some technical stuff for reasons and reasons because science. You do what you want to do with that. So yes, you had scheduled a meeting with one of her lackeys on the planet outside a isolated cave, apparently. So, am I forgetting anything, gentlemen? Because it's been 2 weeks, and I did a lot in these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
No, I think that covers everything. I mean, it has been 2 weeks. I'm old, so a little fuzzy, but I think you got it.
Okay, good enough for me. Are you guys hearing an echo?
Uh,
Um,
I don't
Nope.
hear anything.
My microphone, it might be noise from my fan, because my microphone, I hear it, I see the thing going.
Oh no, you're coming in loud and clear to me.
Yeah, you're perfect on my end.
Interesting.
Yeah. As a
Oh,
as a
who cares?
s-
Oh,
as a Starfleet engineer, I can say you sound good.
yay. Don't need to reconfigure the gravitons.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so where we left off, I believe you were just about to transport down to the planet with your packet of technical documents or your pad with whatever to meet the representative of the Minister of Science. And I think Fish was trying desperately to contact you to no avail.
Yes. Why doesn't he reply to my messages?
I wonder why I wouldn't reply to your messages.
Yes, I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I'll continue to proceed down and rendezvous.
All right, so you will make it then to the transporter room where Chief Brian O'Miles is there.
Random miles.
I still love that name. I'm gonna say, Commander, got the coordinates here. This is in the middle of nowhere. This is like 100 miles from any kind of civilization. Are you sure these are the right coordinates?
Yep, I don't like people.
Duly noted. All right.
No Irish accent.
I can't do an Irish accent. The only accent I can do.
Brian O'Miles.
The only accent
Sure.
I can do is a Southern accent, like I did for the minister, the Minister of War or the Minister, whatever. I forget what it is. The Secretary of. Man, I gotta look at my freaking documents.
So would I just imagine that it's like Brian O'Miles? It's like your coordinates are kind of off, bit far off in middle of nowhere it seems.
I
Kinda
will
sound
let
like
you
that.
interpret that way. That is completely fine with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna say, all right then. But remember one thing from the briefing I've heard: make sure that none of the locals see you, because they're a little xenophobic, from what I remember from the briefing that I got. So just try to keep a low profile.
Oh, I plan to. My plan is to get to where I gotta go and get back.
Sounds good. I'll be waiting for your comm signal.
Beep boop.
He's gonna say, my console is flashing. Apparently, Dr. Soong is attempting to send a message. Should I put him through?
Nope.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. Okay. All right, sir. Have a good mission. And just. And you all.
I remember last week. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I am
I remember
down.
last week we I think we got to the point where Calvo actually did get off planet, and then I went into the room, and then they told me to not. I wasn't allowed through, and so I had to turn around and leave.
Oh right, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
we rehashed that, but that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah. It was a
The-
quick little, recap.
recap. That's a good.
Happened last time on Lexington, west of the line.
Perfect.
Yes, I know I put words in your mouth of you of pinging the transporter room, but I figured that was in character.
Oh, totally. Totally.
All right, so you are going to rematerialize. So yes, you are outside of it's probably about a 20-foot high, 30-foot wide cave entrance, sitting about in the middle of it's not quite a forest. There's a good number of trees, sort of like plains. A good number of hills, though. But really nothing remarkable anywhere nearby except for the cave, trees. You hear birds that sound nothing like you've heard on Andoria or on your time at Starfleet Academy on Earth. Yes, exactly. Yes.
So it was like a Pringles getting caught in a tooth or something. Yes, the rustling of the trees, the Pringles.
Oh God. Okay.
That's a silly question, but do I have a tricorder on me?
Yes, you have your tricorder and your phaser because that's
Okay.
standard for away missions, especially
Yeah.
missions that are suspect.
I'm gonna scan for any kind of like humanoid life forms, make sure nobody else is. Well, I'm not walking in if I can tell to like an ambush.
Well, you're able to scan the vicinity. It appears though that the rocks in this area are deflecting a lot of your scans.
Oh, of
So
course.
you're not able to get a complete picture of the area. So basically, anything line of sight you can see, but you can't see around any hills
All
or
right,
beyond the cave entrance.
I'll keep the tricorder out as I walk, cautiously into the cave and looking, using all my Andorian perception sensories to find my way to this person I'm supposed to meet up with.
You'll get about 50 feet into the cave, and you're going to hear behind you what sounds like you recognize it as a transporter, but it sounds like a more antiquated type. And that'll go, and then you'll hear behind you, why are you going into the cave?
I turn around and say, "I was looking for you."
So
Plus, I'm curious.
you're gonna see someone just dressed, just basically looks like a lab geek, just dressed in kind of a science type uniform, white, wearing goggles, or actually goggles on his forehead, just gonna look at you and say, that wasn't part of the instructions. The instructions said to meet right here.
Well, here I am. I got your
Okay.
stuff. I've got what was promised. You have what was promised to us.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Let me take a look at it. Here. He's gonna hand you the pad, and he'll take the pad from you and start looking over it.
Okay, I start inspecting the pad to make sure it's got what was promised by the scientist.
Okay. You'll keep going over it, and yeah, it's pretty much all the data that you were expecting to see.
Okay, I'll secure it in my whatever backpack or pouch I've got.
All right. Now, as you're putting it away, you are going to hear someone behind you shout, "Put your hands in the air, you alien scum!"
I sort of like exasperated look around and say, "Who are you?"
You're going to turn around and see someone that looks very much like a park ranger with a laser rifle, and it's pointing it right at you. It's not the other guy you were with. It's just someone completely different,
I
having
put
come
my
around from one of the hills.
I put my hands up.
He's going to
Said,
say,
"I'm just a lost traveler trying to get out of here."
"You're one of those blues, aren't you? I see your skin. One of you
Yep.
bastards killed my cousin on like like last month. What are you doing? Why are you here?"
I was I am lost, trying to get back to my ship.
"Yeah, I'm sure you are. Get down into ground."
I'll kneel down on the ground.
And it's gonna point the laser at the other guy and go, "And what are you doing? You collaborating with him?"
He's trying to help me get out of here.
He's gonna say, "I don't have time for this." He's gonna hit a button on his belt and he's gonna teleport away.
Oh,
Just and the ranger's gonna go, "Oh god damn it." Fine. And he's going to pull out some very futuristic looking handcuffs and start heading towards you.
I'm gonna try to knock him over.
Okay. Oh, I was hoping you'd do that. All right, so Matt, what you just missed is so he went down to the planet, met with the other guy, and was caught by a looks like a forest ranger of some kind who thinks he's a blue.
That thinks he's a what?
Blue, one of
Because
the
the
aliens.
yellow, reds, and blues. So
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? What
Ah,
color is his
yeah.
skin? Yeah. So they did the exchange, but yeah. So he has been. Um,
Don't come to help in case something goes wrong, they said. Stay on the ship, they said. It'll be fine.
of course, they just had to send one of the non-humans down.
Of
Okay.
course.
If I've learned anything, excessive paranoia is the key to safety.
Facts. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So you are going to attempt an attack, correct? There, Chris.
Correct. Try to knock him down.
All right. So that is going to be personal combat unarmed. So that is going to be the average of that and your dexterity. So that's actually a 40 you're rolling.
All right. Not even close.
Oh.
Gotta be one of those nights.
Okay.
Throws his fist. Guy just like throws your hand into the cuff, gets immediately cuffed.
Well, no, you're gonna swing, you're gonna lunge at him and miss. And so he is then going to try to butt you with the end of his rifle, but also miss. And
He's been a park ranger for 5 minutes.
so he's not quite in a position to try to subdue you. What would you like to try next?
I am going to ask the ship to beam me up.
All right, so you're going to pull your communicator out, and in the time that that takes, he's going to get another attempt. And completely misses. Okay. All right, so... Well, that went a lot faster than I thought it would. So, I guess you didn't want a special episode, did you there, Chris?
I tried.
Yes, you tried to escape. And it looks like you are successfully able to.
I did try to attack. I did try to add some spice to it.
Yes, you did. God, both of you guys suck. 96,
I know.
98, 91. Oh, man. The dice weren't with me this time. Oh, well. Okay. So
Now
you're
it's
going
a
to make...
special episode for Matt.
Yes, it might be.
Sorry, Matt.
Another one?
Another one. And
So
another.
wait, all he had
And
did like Calvo leave, or did he just start communicating?
no, he was able to get the communication off, so he was beamed back because basically,
Okay.
Miles had a like lock on him just to be ready. So
That was easy.
that was way easy. I had this whole thing planned out. Damn it!
It's like, man, it almost seems
Sorry
like there's
for-
almost seems like there was an entire plot line that could have happened.
There was an entire plot line that could have happened. Let's see. Okay, well, looks like you make it back to the ship.
Yep, I make it back and I report back to the captain of my success.
Oh,
I
it was a success.
Yeah, so I've gathered all the information that was getting tongue-tied. I was able to get data from the our contact, and it provides everything that we were requesting, which I forgot was actually on there. But
I know two of the things were more information on the wormhole and the cloaking device for the blues.
Okay.
Those two, I know those two for absolute certain. There was probably a third thing though.
Okay.
What was it? Was it? Ooh. I think that maybe was it.
Were we like looking for data on anything like else of their technology or?
I believe the wormhole device, the portal device. Yes, their cloaking tech. I believe that was it.
Yeah.
And you gave them a number of things too.
Yeah, it was like life support, nothing too crazy.
Medical
Okay, that's
technology.
probably what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
All right, let's see if I can salvage something of a plot line out of this. All right. Fair warning, we are going 100% off the cuff from this point
Oh.
forward. This ought to be
Boy.
Oh,
fine.
you were expecting more to
I was
come out of that
expecting him to get
fistfight.
arrested. I had a whole thing of him getting arrested planned.
I mean, I have
Okay.
some Doctor
Um,
Seuss ideas to I need done.
so-
So
Yeah, so I'll,
Yes,
I'll
Matt.
bring the.
Allow me to quote a very intelligent person when I say, make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
And this is what this is why I'm very glad that I'm a very improv heavy GM, because I just thought of something entirely different we can try.
maybe
Who
that
knows what'll
park
happen?
ranger has like some sort of like interdimensional tracking device. I don't know.
No. What
Yeah,
we're
no-
about
no-
to do could blow up really badly, but what's going to happen anyway? Because I'm thinking logically, what would be the next thing that would happen that would be interesting? Let's do that. Okay.
Well, I'm definitely planning to scan this device for anything, like scanning it for viruses before I plug the USB drive into my computer.
USB drive. What's this by USB Q by now or something?
We've already established USB. Everyone knows what a USB
I mean, what
drive
happened
is. They
last
must
time
still
we
be using
plugged in a strange thing into our computer?
Yes. Yes, it did.
I feel like
Okay.
we have a room for that now after like the last AI.
All right. So where is everyone right now?
I'm in the transporter room.
All
I was
right.
probably
give it
heading
give it
to
about
medical.
in 15 minutes. Where's everyone going to be?
I would have reported to the captain,
Okay.
so
I would have
wherever
been
he's at.
Medical.
Which would have probably been the bridge
Okay.
if I wasn't messing with the Yellow's language, trying to learn it more.
You're on the bridge at this point then. And Dr. Soon.
Figures.
I would be in Monday.
All right. So about when Calvo is finishing giving you his report on the bridge, sensors are going to pick up 3 patrol craft heading towards the ship. And the lead one is going to hail the ship.
And this is the part of the Cochrane's fleet.
Yes, it is. Although these don't look to be like interstellar ships. These look to be like local patrol ships. From the
I
sensor
imagine-
scans, though, they are fairly heavily armed. I mean, it's substantially less than us, but they're designed to protect the planet in case things go really badly.
So I will tell the comms officer to answer the hail audio only.
All right, I need to start taking notes here because I'm about to be making lore. Okay, let's see here. Come on, Microsoft Word. All right. So you're going to hear. Let's see. All right. So you're going to
And
hear
would we receive video even if we're only sending them audio?
if you choose to receive it, yes.
I will,
Okay.
so that I can see what we're looking at.
All right. What you're going to look at is someone wearing basically the same uniform that you've seen Captain Blevins in. And he's going to say, "This is Commander Forrest of the CDF Archon. I don't recognize this ship. Identify yourself, please."
We are the USS Lexington. We're the ship that came through a wormhole from the Milky Way galaxy, the Alpha Quadrant.
I don't know anything about any ship coming through a wormhole. We picked up that an unidentified individual who may be an alien transported to this ship about 15 minutes ago. We need you to lower your navigational shields and prepare for boarding.
And why would I do that?
I do not have to explain myself to you, sir. You will lower your navigational shields and prepare to be boarded.
On what authority?
On authority of the CDF.
And what was your name again?
Commander Forrest.
And who would be your commanding officer?
That would be Captain Blevins.
Speak with her and then come back. And transmission.
Okay. That's going to happen, and about 30 seconds later, you're going to their weapons are going to start charging up.
Full power to shields.
It's finally time to do some nice, peaceful research.
Yes, very peaceful research.
Let's hope nothing shakes this beaker of highly explosive material.
Oh, boy.
That would be awful, wouldn't it?
Thank goodness we're in safe space where nothing bad could happen.
All right, so the lead ship is going to fire across your bow and then hail you again.
And the actual Cochrane ship is nowhere near us, is it?
Not that you see. Last you
Okay.
saw, it actually had gone to their space dock.
Okay. And I'll enter the hail audio only.
This is Commander Forrest. I talked to Captain Blevins, and he has not heard anything of you. You will prepare to be boarded
Whoa.
now.
He?
Yes. Oh, the brother. Because there was like
Captain Blevins is a woman.
You mean you're speaking about Captain Elizabeth Blevins? I'm talking about Captain Robert Blevins. That's her nephew.
You are a lot lower on the totem pole than I expected. I'm sorry. I mean,
I will not be
ill will
insulted,
by
sir. In transmission.
I did not. Crap.
Sug, if he was there.
That,
High
I
five.
did not.
Good job.
Okay,
Let's see here.
Crap.
Where's our diplomat? Where's our diplomat?
And they're gonna the lead ship's gonna fire and miss.
I think we should open communications again, Captain. Out of character. I'm just out of character. Maybe.
And
we should
how
blow up their
did
ship.
we contact Captain Blevins the last time we spoke with her?
We know how to contact. We have the comm frequency for the ship, but that's about it. And the time it takes you to think the second ship's going to fire, and actually is going to hit the forward shields, which are now down to 90.
Because we're in orbit around the planet, correct?
That is correct. The third ship's going to fire and miss.
Because I am not firing on these guys. That's gonna be a whole lot of. So I'm gonna have him hail the Cochrane and hope that she's there.
All right. All right, you are going to hail, and what's going to come up is going to be a man, looks to be in his mid-30s, brown hair, blue eyes, sitting in the captain's chair saying, "This is Commander Frost, Lexington. We're picking up weapons fire. That wouldn't have to have anything to do with you, would it?"
Yes and no.
I gotta go real fast.
A couple of your, I'm guessing some kind of patrol ships, um, just started wanting us to lower shields, requesting to be boarding
All
with
right.
no.
As you're saying that, the lead ship's gonna fire, miss. Second ship fires, hits. So the ship's gonna rock while you're saying that. Third ship is going to miss. So
As you can tell, they are currently firing at us. Any chance you can talk them down?
God damn it. Okay, give me a few minutes.
Thank you.
Commander Frost out. Oop. Let's see. Sensors are actually going to pick up. There's 5 more patrol craft coming this way. But that was like right as he hung up. So now they're kind of surrounding the ship on all sides.
As in a circle or a
Yes.
sphere?
Circle, because everything in this world works in 2 dimensions. So yeah, so you're gonna getting, all right. Let's see, ship 4 miss, 5 hit, 6 hit, 7
Okay,
hit.
when they're missing, do they hit each other or?
No, that would be that would be. Let's see. Yeah, so they're just
I'm gonna
kinda,
tell the like, can we like pivot in place and go downward?
yes, you are totally capable of just going down.
Yes, I'm gonna tell the helm officer, take us down or up, just
All right, so
because
yes, the ship's gonna start maneuvering, uh, and yeah, all 8 patrol craft are just gonna start following you. It just keeps shooting. uh, you're gonna get a hail from the Cochrane actually. Commander Frost saying, you're gonna get a hail coming in.
I'll answer it.
All right.
Everything's great. I
you
just came back.
you
Everything's good, right?
I can't get in touch with the home fleet, the admiral. I'm not. I'm. We're trying. We're trying, but you may just want to run for right now because I can't get the dogs off of you.
Wait, can I is there a way to like a three-way call? Is that an option?
Yes, that is actually entirely an option.
Sick
Because
call.
I'm going to hail the ship that originally hailed us
Okay.
while still connected with the Cochrane.
All right. Let's see. So that's going to come up. Now, Matt, because you didn't specify that you didn't.
Oh yeah, I know it's visual.
It's visual. Okay. Okay.
I know that. Because if you're gonna mess with the bull, you're gonna see the horns.
All right. So it comes up. The commander says, looks at you. God damn it! I knew you were aliens. Keep firing. Hang up.
Hail him again.
They don't pick up and they just keep firing.
So I'm gonna have him pivot and go like
Why couldn't you have been here 5
propulsion,
minutes
full
earlier?
support
I was dealing with the thing.
to the
Okay.
other side of the planet.
Okay. All right. So Tim, what's happened
All
is
diplomatic opportunity has been shut down.
eight
Oh god.
8 colony patrol ships are attacking us. because Calvo went down to the planet, got accosted by a forest ranger or something, escaped. They traced the transporter signal to the ship. They demanded to board the ship, and we didn't let them, so they started firing.
Which planet are we talking about right now?
The colony.
What colony?
Terra 2.
The Cochranes.
Okay.
Good old T2.
So they tried getting in contact with the Cochrane. Captain Blevins wasn't there. They got in contact with her first officer, Commander Forrest, or not, sorry, Commander Forrest, Commander Frost, who is trying to untangle the situation, but so far has not had any luck. So he's just recommending we run.
Okay.
So I had him go to the other side of the planet, full propulsion.
Full impulse. All right.
That's the word. That's the word I meant.
Yes.
We should be able to outspeed them.
At impulse, actually, no. Impulse is technically all the same. It's only at warp you can outrun them. So what just happened is Matt tried to put on a three-way call with Commander Forrest, the other ship. Commander Forrest, that's the captain of the patrol ship, Commander Frost, and them. And as soon as the patrol ship captain saw Matt and Calvo, presumably, on the bridge, it's like, they knew you were aliens, and then hung up immediately.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Calvo would have.
Is Matt still
he
in the
wouldn't
call?
have seen Calvo, would he?
I hear Matt, yeah.
Yeah, Matt's.
I don't
see
see
Matt.
or hear him anymore.
We do.
Dang it.
You might need to reconnect.
Oh, well, we switched him to voice only so often, it must have...
I know.
All right, so Chris, this happened. The call came in while you were on the bridge. So did you leave the bridge during all this?
I would have, after seeing the, yes, I would have headed back down to engineering. 'Cause,
Okay.
With shots coming in, it would have been a bet to be at my station.
Okay. All right. Well, he still sees a talking cat, so that's good enough
Yes.
for him to say.
But I don't
aliens.
have any resemblance to any of the three enemy races, though.
One word: xenophobia.
It's Warhammer logic time.
They
they
were
not?
already told by the ranger that an alien transported to this ship. So basically, you're already guilty.
So they have no, like, I thought they were supposed to be part of the Federation.
Okay.
Well-
Matt, I still can't see or hear Matt.
Pause. It's like, Matt, what? Can you reconnect? Just see if that fixes it for Tim. Because can you see
me?
Tim?
I can see Tim.
Okay.
Can
so
he see me?
he still
I don't
cannot
think he
see
can.
you.
Okay, I'll reconnect.
Exciting times. So the episode Tim was supposed to go. Chris goes down to the planet, gets arrested, but he escaped, and so I have had to improvise everything since the point he left the
There he
planet.
is.
All right, so now he sees you. Good.
Jeez.
Everyone now?
Yes.
Yes, I
think we're
I can see and hear
Yes.
you now.
Okay. So yes, I've had to improvise this whole thing of now we're being attacked. So, well, because there's a misunderstanding, it had to either be sorted out on the planet or in space. So, we'll see. But okay, so yes, you are being pursued now. All right, so yeah, you are. So you're trying to get to the other side of the planet now. At full impulse, that's still going to take like a minute to get around.
Yeah,
there.
I wasn't expecting it to be very fast.
So, but this whole time you've got 8 patrol ships. Actually, more keep joining as this goes on because there's way more than 8 patrol ships around the planet.
Okay. So I would like to come. So what is actually, like, if I wasn't on the bridge, what do I know so far?
You know that the ship has been. There's weapons fire. That's what you know, unless
Okay.
anyone has contacted you.
All right. So I'm gonna go to the bridge and just ask whoever's in the captain's chair what the hell is going on.
That would be
now.
Matt.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a misunderstanding, and because they wanted to board us when I did not think that would be a very good idea. And they apparently, I told them to speak with Captain Blevins, and apparently there's more than one.
You know,
And
with a
that
small
led to
population size, that makes actually sense.
some miscommunication. And now we have 8 and counting patrol ships firing at us. I asked
What?
the Cochrane to try to intervene, and nothing has come of it yet.
What sort of miscommunication?
But so, as you know, I am not diplomatically gifted, and I may have said that he's a little lower on the totem pole than I expected. And before I could apologize and tell him that I did not mean that as an insult, he said that he would not be insulted like that and hung up.
Have we tried to contact the council?
I've not tried to contact the council.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
You have their boss's phone number
trying
and you
not-
didn't use it? Okay. I'm gonna.
I was trying not to go all the way to the top, because then it's
They're only
just-
attacking us with, weapons.
Yeah. I feel like once there's
Yeah.
weapons fired, we just start skipping levels.
Okay.
The greatest part about this
Um,
is they were just trying to board us originally.
Because it was
Can it-
the Blevins in charge. That was president, or
And I just lost Matt.
what was
again.
his title?
Yes, it's President Blevins.
Different captains. Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. So I will have the comms hail President Blevins if we can. Because that's
Sure.
the only, or is there a? Because I.
What about the
wouldn't think
defense?
Intelligence or war would. The defense. Who
The
was
war.
that?
Secretary of Defense or Secretary of War?
Secretary of War is going to be their direct supervisor.
Yeah, but he probably hates us.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
we should
he
at
does.
least find out.
Okay.
Okay, so hail the Secretary of War.
All right, you are going to be directed to his secretary.
Mhm.
She's going to say, Office of the Secretary of War, how can I help you?
Yes, this is Captain Crystal. I was hoping that the secretary might speak with and help negotiate a ceasefire and help clear up a miscommunication.
All right. Well, when she answered, she wasn't actually looking at the screen. She's going to say, I'm not familiar with a Captain Chris. So her eyes are just going to get really, really big.
This is a thing, isn't it? I'm
going to title this the Xenophobia episode.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to. May I?
Her eyes just keep
Please.
darting back between both of you.
All right. It should be a matter of record that at the time when your colony ship left Federation space, the Federation was a conglomerate of multiple species. It has continued to be so. We can discuss the oddity of that for your experience later. Right now, we are being fired upon and would like to be able to address that.
She's going to. Her eyes are going to be big and say, I'm not paid enough for this shit. Okay. Please hold. And you're gonna. Yes, they still have music apparently. At this point. Meanwhile,
And I'm I'm going to tell the comms officer. From this point forward, unless otherwise specified, it is audio only.
He's like, yes, sir.
I did not think that having fur would cause this much of a thing.
You'd be
Like-
surprised.
It
I
is-
guess at this point,
I can
Like,
argue
did they
that
not
it-
bring cats from the Alpha Quadrant?
They don't talk.
I think there's
That is
sufficient evidence
beside
here
the
that it isn't
point.
the fur that's the problem.
I mean, I'd love a
I'm
talking
gonna-
cat.
Can I walk into the
Kelpians
the
have
main
literally
room now?
zero hair.
What was that? What was that?
Can I head to the main deck and he's like, "Hey everybody, what's going on?"
Sure, you can show up on the bridge.
Why does everyone look so sad? I mean, we're being attacked, but I mean that's nothing new.
He has a point.
What was it this time?
Patrol.
Oh, so you started firing? Is that random? Weird.
It's a story for another time, Doctor.
So, do we need any sort of extreme solution, or can we solve this diplomatically?
No.
We're
trying
pursuing a
to
diplomatic
solve this
solution.
diplomatically. Because if we
Don't
figure
don't,
this out, the
don't.
doctor. Nope.
Listen.
Right, we're still on the call.
Yes, you're still on Muzak. About another uncomfortable minute later, a very
Do not say
familiar.
anything that will sound terrible if we come off of hold halfway through it.
Yes, a very familiar, gruff-looking face is going to show up and say, "What the hell have you gotten yourselves into?"
That I'm not 100% sure, if I'm being honest, because it all stemmed from not wanting to cause a ruckus by letting a patrol ship come aboard a ship with a lot of species of people that they have never seen before.
All right,
What are our shields at? I feel like we've been being attacked for a while now.
they're at percent.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's good. I say that's
You
pretty
still, you
They're
still have a
they're at
static button
plot
for
percent.
extreme.
Yes, plot percent.
So, sir, we were hoping that you could help out the. How many ships are tailing and firing at us now?
By this point, about 30.
We were hoping you could help us out with the 30 patrol ships currently firing at us.
He's gonna look at you square and say, "Well, son, you know I'd be a lot more inclined to do that if you were a little more cooperative with us."
Now,
yes.
so I know before I say anything, our position was already made aware to him, correct?
Let me think. I don't think that you have actually directly communicated with the council yet. Your response to their proposition, because you just had your conversation with each other and with Captain Blevins about it, but you haven't actually gotten back to the council yet, so he doesn't know your decision.
Well, oh, were you gonna say something,
If you don't mind.
Commander?
Uh,
Feel free.
Okay.
We are. We believe that we had an opportunity to resolve the conflict that you're dealing with as far as the native species of this area. But in order to do so, we need a little bit of time where we're not directly answering to the council so that we can present ourselves as at least partially a third party.
All right.
So our hesitation to immediately do what has been asked of us is not an attempt to not work with you. It's an attempt to resolve a problem that would make working together much easier.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a negotiation diplomacy roll.
Okay.
So that's average of 77 and 74.
76. All right. Oh wait, I have a button for this.
We've been having some pretty good rolls today.
Don't say that yet.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh man, we had
We've
like
been having some pretty good rolls
390
today.
somethings in a row, both from me and from them. Oh, don't forget, Chris. You can put combat unarmed down as a roll you did today. Tim just did negotiation diplomacy. All right, so that he's gonna look at you stern for a second and say, "Never thought I'd take the word of an alien. All right, I'll give me a minute. Sec
Thank
war
you.
out."
Man, I can't believe how that guy's so xenophobic. Am I right? I look over at Crystal.
It's a work in progress.
My head is just going to be in my hand paw thing.
And
Very reminiscent, like from a viewer standpoint, it's very reminiscent of Picard. Very reminiscent of Picard.
All right. So what's going to happen? About less than a minute later, 29 ships are going to peel off.
Only 29.
One of them is still.
But the lead ship that you ran into earlier, the CDF Arshan, is going to stay there. And it's going to keep firing at you.
Maybe we should hail him.
I'll hail them. And remember, I told the comms officer that it's audio only unless otherwise specified.
All right. It's audio only. He's going to come and say, I don't know what you pulled, you alien bastards, but I'm not letting you out of here.
That's rude.
I'm gonna
Classify as
wait.
insubordinate.
Yeah. No, go ahead. That's also an argument.
What?
Said you
No,
can
go ahead.
You can go.
Commander, if I'm not mistaken, judging by the other ships leaving, your superior officer told you to drop the matter. Am I correct? In a matter of words?
I don't care what my orders are. I'm on the right side of history.
What if
Alright,
I told you
so-
that there was plenty of humans on the ship too?
I don't care who you've brainwashed.
Can we just everybody stop for a second?
Yep.
What's the name of that vessel? Or
The CDF Arshan.
Arshan, would you hold on a second and scan our weapons and defense systems?
We have been. You haven't powered up your weapons. I don't know why. But your rear shield's about to fail. We can tell that much.
Oh, they don't know what we have. Okay. Captain, with your permission, I'd like to power up weapons. Not fire, just power them up.
Sure.
Do we have anything to disable ships instead of blow them up?
With that, I nod to the whoever would be.
That would be
Fi-
Helm. That would be Helm
weapons.
still.
Is there like an
Okay.
EMP thing we can use? I'm just genuinely curious.
I would
No.
I would ask you to consider, Captain, the fact that you, or I would ask you to consider, Captain, one, the tactical situation that you're in, and two, what problems you're going to face on the planet if you continue disobeying your superior officer and we don't fire on you.
So he's gonna look over, look down at something, and his eyes are going to start getting really wide until he like stops and forces himself. And say, I don't care what the odds are. You have killed enough of our people that I just can't let you
We haven't
escape.
killed any of your people. We literally just got here. We are a Federation vessel. You can see our transponder just fine.
These things can be faked. You know this.
Take it up with your superior officer. Captain, the Secretary of War has met us face to face. He knows our situation. He knows who we are. He knows how we got here. He knows that we are trying to resolve this war without any further human bloodshed. Now, you can believe the people on your own planet. You can believe your leadership, or you can continue chasing assumptions.
All right. We're going to do another diplomacy roll with a negative 15 for xenophobia.
Oh,
Oh,
Eve didn't even need the negative. He's going to say, I don't care. I will die before I let you escape.
can I try
End
to? Can I try
no,
to?
end transmission.
Dang it!
Captain, is it possible to disable his weapons without disabling his ship?
Oh, you would know that it absolutely is possible.
Let's disable his weapons.
Okay.
All right. Before we do that, though, we should alert the Secretary of War that we're doing that.
Okay.
Yes. Definitely. We are contacting the Secretary of War to tell him that one of them is not backing down, complete insubordination, and that we're going to take out his weapons.
Well, what we should say is,
With
if he's
his
not going
permission.
to relent, we're going to have no choice but to disable his weapons
Yes.
and target his weapon systems.
That is much better put than I did.
Okay.
Because, like, even I can hear that Tim is getting frustrated with this guy.
Listen, there are some people that you talk to nicely, and there are some people that you remind that you will kill them if they don't shut them down.
Ah, yes.
It's part of diplomacy is knowing who gets the stick and who gets the carrot.
Yes. Okay. All right. So this time you'll get straight to the Secretary of War because Specky's like,
I remember that. I don't want to see them again.
he's gonna say, I thought the situation was resolved. Why are you calling again?
It was mostly resolved. There is the leading ship has refused the order apparently, and is not backing down.
Which ship?
the Arshan, I believe was the name of his ship.
Fine. I'll see what I can do to resolve that. Sec war out. All right, so you're going to attempt to. Well, first thing you got to do is get through this thing's shields.
Well, first thing we should do is turn our ship so that he's not shooting at the rear shields anymore.
All right.
Yes.
Oh,
first, we're
This is a suggestion I'm
180.
making to Crystal. I'm not directing the ship. I am talking to the captain.
and the captain is telling the helmsman to pull a 180. So we are facing the Arshan. Like,
Can I pull out like the stun pen and reconfigure it to humans?
What?
Remember the sound pen that I made? Can I mess with it to reconfigure with humans? So like
I would like to
heals
point
again.
out that we are in space
If he
and
opens
on a
up
different
comms,
ship.
if any comms come
Are
up
you
with that guy's
forgetting about
face,
the humans on the ship, including yourself?
I'm leaving the room. I haven't had enough time to make the earbuds, but I'm just going, here, it's your problem now, then walk out. That's an option I am highly recommending, because I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I either do it now or I do it like 5 minutes after we solve this, because I'm gonna make one for that guy specifically.
Oh my goodness.
For
We
that
keep
guy
dealing with those
specifically.
guys.
Let's see. Okay. All right. So what are we doing right now?
I think we should.
We are not doing anything with that sound pen thing of Dr. Fish's.
I might suggest that we give the Secretary of War a minute to see if he is successful here.
Yeah, we're gonna pull a 180, but we're not firing yet because I want to give the Secretary of War time to actually talk some sense into this commander.
Can I see if I can reconfigure the pen without anyone noticing?
What?
You remember the pen?
Oh, I know, but let's see.
I'm really good with human biology, so out of any race, I can reconfigure.
I mean, humans don't have like a specific frequency that causes a self-destruct.
Well, I would be able to
That we
maybe
know of.
figure that out. Yeah, there is. I think that it's confirmed there is a kill frequency. We just don't know what that is yet.
Hang on, I'm having some fun configuring some stuff.
I know that this doesn't kill Kelpians and a couple other alien races when we use it, but I reconfigure it. Hopefully, it doesn't become lethal to humans.
All right. If everyone would like to refer to the map, just very quick and dirty, just configuration of what's happening right now. Let's see. There they are.
Is something changing on Roll20 for everybody else?
Yep.
Should be.
I see the map.
Yeah, I see the ship and the teeny tiny
Just
ship.
had to zoom out.
Oh my god. No, I still just have the title screen. What the crap? Oh, wait. Am I in?
It says you're in Roll20.
No, I know I'm in Roll20.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if I'm a GM or something, but apparently not. So let me refresh.
Now, if you'll refer to the bottom left, you'll see that the Lexington currently has 15% remaining rear
There we go.
shields.
The circle. Ah, there we go.
All right. Okay. So what's about to happen? All right. So we're still in. You haven't ordered the ship out of orbit though, right? This is just like a high-speed chase circling the planet.
Yeah.
No, but we did turn
Yes.
around, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did pull a 180. So we're facing them.
All right. Well, remember you can't pull a 180 like immediately.
Well, no, but
Yeah,
we did say it like
but-
10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
gotta configure something. Let's see. All right. So
Just Tokyo drift it.
Yeah.
the best you're gonna get is alongside the ship because it can
the wheel.
absolutely outmaneuver you. So you're not gonna get to a point where it's like directly in front of you. At
That's fine.
best, about the side. So about here. All right. So we actually are gonna run this like combat. So
I want to reconfigure the pen.
of course you do. All right. So good news for you. Both ships have the same top speed. It's a patrol craft, so it's not exactly. It's not the most advanced, or well armed. The scans that you've done, its shields are about a third as powerful as yours, give or take. So yeah, it would not hold up to much punishment. So okay. Well, what's going to happen after a few minutes is that a number of other ships are going to come in. You are this big. That size. So, 3 other CDF ships are going to break their orbit, heading towards you, and you're going to be hailed by the one in the middle here. And that's going to come
Well-
up. Let's see. All right, so yeah, you're going to be hailed by that ship.
Well, answer the hail.
No visuals, I'm assuming.
No visuals.
All right. We're going to see it's going to be an African American woman, and it's going to come up and say, "This is Captain Daniels of the CDF Brook. Is your visuals working?"
It is, no. Our visuals are not currently working. We're still working on getting them up and working.
She's going to say, "All right. Well, we notice you've picked up a bit of a yipping dog on your tail."
A bit. We're trying our best not to give back its feelings, as they say.
I have no idea what you mean by that, but well, we're under orders to disable the ship and take Commander Forrest in. So, if you would assist us with that, that would be greatly appreciated. Help us help you.
I see no problem with that.
Very good. Commander Daniels out. Captain Daniels out. And that goes off, and all 3 of those ships are immediately going to start firing on the little Arshan there.
So we're
That's-
targeting shields and weapons only.
Yes, shields first, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so they all are able to aim at the port shields on the thing. All right, so first one firing. So that's a hit. Second one firing, miss. Third one firing, a hit. Their port shield has collapsed.
And
Step.
can we target their port weapons?
They have exactly one phase cannon, and it is
Oh,
it is slung underneath the front hull, like under the saucer. Where the
okay.
ship currently is, you can't get at it, but if we move forward a bit, you'll be able to target.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we could, can we just move forward a little bit
You
and then
can
shoot
move
it?
forward a little bit, like to thereabouts.
Yeah. Why
All
not?
right. So to hit, so whoever is at the con has or at the helm has a 50% chance to hit base. It's a plus 65 or a plus 15 to 65 because it's phasers, but because you're targeting a specific system, it goes down to 50. Now you can remember you can do your rolls for sensor targeting and for starship tactics to see if you can
Who-
up those
Who's
odds.
at helm? Is
Is
it
that
Zach Thunder?
It's Zach Thunder.
Come on, Zach. Bring the thunder.
Oh God! Never say
Do
that
it,
again.
Miss Cat.
Never say that again.
I'm gonna have to go for rolling
Come
my
on,
thunder
it
die.
was
If this
right
is a D20
there.
system.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I wish this was a D20 system so I could roll my thunder die.
Well, I promised this was going to be the Chris episode, and I feel like I lied. So I feel like Chris should do this role.
Yeah.
Although
Oh, boy.
it wasn't his episode because it's his own fault, so I'm not actually too upset.
I tried.
So, all right. So you got to beat 50 on both of these,
So 2 rolls.
and each one gives you a plus 15.
Oh.
Nope. Hey. Okay.
Hey!
All right.
Redeemed.
So. All right. So this is going to be a plus 15, so a 65% chance to hit.
Oh.
Nope. No such luck. All right. Well, what's about to happen then is our little yippy dog is going to move. Now he is on your tail, and he's going to fire at your rear shields again, and completely miss. So, all right. Well, our helpers are going to move forward, and they're going to try to knock out those. Actually, this one's going to be farther down here, so they can get an angle at the those shields. All right, first one's firing. They're actually going to be firing with photons. Let's see.
Ooh.
And all right, yeah, the
Nice.
first one completely shreds the phase cannon.
Wait, do their shields hold up against the phasers? Or we haven't even hit them with our phasers to their shields?
No, their port
We're-
shield already collapsed because of the other ships.
Yeah, we were firing in an area that didn't through an area that didn't have shields. We just
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah, I was just thinking that these are ships that have been built completely separated from our idea of phasers and things like that.
Now,
No, they had phasers
Same
already.
core
Yeah.
blueprints.
now, all right, you remember in Enterprise, the Enterprise had phase cannons that were external to the ship, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this thing has. Just one of them underneath the front of the ship.
They're like a less. It's like a bootleg product, you know. The cheap knockoff.
Yes. It's like you give someone a diagram of a Model T and wait 100 years and see what kind of cars they come up with. So
Probably gonna still be similar to the Model T.
Good
possibly,
old
Well,
Teenage
maybe.
Mutant SpongeBob SquarePants Ninja Turtle.
maybe.
Good old Nana.
All right. So yes, the phase cannon is destroyed. However, they do have one torpedo launcher still, and that's what the third ship is going to fire at. And yeah, that's dead. So the ship has, yes, it is. Yeah,
I
no more
guess
weapons.
our idea of help is playing bait.
We
Guess
did it,
so.
guys. We successfully crippled our own ally ship. Yay!
All right. All right. Do you want to do anything for your turn?
Well, I mean, do they have any weapons
The
still?
only thing I can.
No, they don't have any weapons left.
And they already have
I-
shields
I
down. so
don't
that
want to
they can-
cripple their propulsion.
Yeah, well, I mean, the weapons are down. They have a gap in the shields that the other ships can use to teleport. I don't think we need to do anything. I think it
Yeah.
really.
I would say just to come about.
All right.
We can nail
So
them again.
all right. So let's actually measure this out.
That's always
So
going great.
come about to where?
Oh, kind of pretty much just turn around.
All right.
So we're facing the ocean.
All right. So remember the way that it works is we're going to go by actually combat mechanics here as far as movement goes. As far as I can't remember if it was 3 or 5 spaces a medium ship needs to turn around. Let me verify that with the quick guide that I made up. Starship Combat Quick Guide. Yay. Alright, so yeah, 5 spaces. Alright, so it takes, you have to move 5 spaces forward in order to turn 90 degrees. And you have 10 movements, so you're not able to turn 100% around at this point.
Yeah, but at least halfway, so like
Yeah.
we can we can see everybody.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me. All right. Advance. Can I give control of that to? Yes, I can give control of that to Matt for the moment to let Matt do that. Can be controlled by. Come on. Save
Zack
change.
Thunder thinks the rampant xenophobia these guys have is uncool.
Okay. Okay, Matt.
So I would think it would, after moving all that, it would be something like that, correct?
You could be a little farther than that.
What, farther down or farther over?
Either.
We'll go over here.
Okay. All right. What's about to happen is the little ship is going to start heading directly towards you. Sensors are going to pick up a massive energy spike coming
What
from the
idiot
ship.
would try to ram something and then proceed to go nuclear?
He's gonna overload He's gonna overload the ship and try to take us out with it. Is
Yeah,
that really what's happening here?
I just to clarify, I would have at this. So I wanted to reconfigure the thing a while ago to try and neutralize these guys. Because my plan was to reconfigure it, hack into their systems, and then like neutralize it. Is there any way like I can just jump onto like a computer panel and try to hack their core to like remove it from going critical?
Gosh.
I mean, are you a hacker? Do you even have?
I have hacked
Well,
multiple
and that-
security systems.
Okay. I'm gonna let you do this just for funsies. This is gonna be a
Okay.
multi-step process. There's multiple
Okay.
roles involved. You're gonna have to
MacGuffin!
All right. Coin.
Pull out the
list.
MacGuffin!
All right.
MacGuff-
So step
the goober.
one. Step
Okay.
one is even getting into their system in the first place. So that's going to require a three-way roll of intelligence, communications systems operation, and computer technology. And you don't have anything in comm systems operation.
I am going to use my combat 99 luck roll.
I mean,
Okay,
technically we are
okay.
still in combat.
You are still in combat. This qualifies. I cannot complain. So, all right, you can get your 99% chance on this roll. But there's...
Yes!
Oh, you tried so hard to fail that. Okay.
It works.
All right, so it took you this time to do step one. But in that time, things are going to progress. Because step one is even establishing a link. Step two is getting into the system.
I linked. I
all
just
right.
need to flawlessly perform.
So what's going to happen is the other ships are going to detect this, and they're actually all going to... you're going to get a communication from the from Captain Daniels,
Mhm.
a comm, or a hail.
Yeah. I'll answer it,
You're
per
gonna say,
usual.
they've put their core into critical. You need to get out of here now. We are warping away before it takes us out. I would highly recommend you do the same.
If he goes critical, will it affect the planet at this distance?
I don't know.
Calvo!
Guys, you know, it's not like there was an issue about dumping radioactive waste in space because it would cause a lot of issues if, you know, nuclear fallout
Okay.
occurred. This wouldn't do anything
But
similar.
At this point, we're not worried about bringing him in alive since he's trying to go critical, correct?
Yes, that very much is the case. At this point, she's already.
Okay.
They've already gone.
Yeah, God.
They're
Yeah.
This communication is happening while they are at warp.
Yes. So
I'm gonna call
I'm
Calvo.
going to tell.
As soon like while you're talking to her, as soon as we heard that we didn't know, I'm calling
Yeah.
Calvo. Like while you're talking to her.
All right.
Calvo, if a warp core blew up right here, how would it affect the planet?
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right.
Does
so
Calvo know?
so yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna do.
Let's
well,
ask
here's-
engineering. That seems reasonable.
The roll is to see
Yeah,
how
he
well
would
he knows
know.
all the variables. So this is going to be a roll. This is going to be intelligence and astrophysics. That sounds right. So that's an average of 82 and 20.
All right. I call up and I say,
You say, yes, it would dump a significant amount of ionized radiation into the upper atmosphere.
So safest bet is to take him out, correct? Looking at I can't remember Tim's character's name.
So rad.
Alright.
Yes, Sorab. That's the second time that's happened today that I can't remember
Yeah.
someone's name.
Yeah.
So you just asked.
But-
So good.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Sorab. Best bet is to target the entrance, correct?
Listen,
Looking
I
at
do a lot of
Sorab to
stuff around
target
here.
Glue.
Listen, I do a lot of stuff around here, but I might remind you that I am a diplomat by training.
Yeah, I know, but you are the best. You are the main person I can
lost.
go to
I
for
lost.
advice of any kind.
Is
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Chris is still in this conversation? You've not hung up with
Oh, okay,
Chris,
good.
correct?
No,
Right,
I have not hung up
All
with
right.
him.
Chris, give me an intelligence and astronautics roll, which is actually really good. That's you're rolling an 80, rolling us an 82 on that.
Take nothing for granted with my rolls.
Oh God!
Oh, come on! Can I
Told
assist
ya.
him? Can I assist him?
I guess. Oh, because this. All right, so that's the same roll. Astronautics. I don't think you could even. I don't think you even have that. Do you
What?
have astro? Oh, you do have astronautics. I didn't realize you
Yeah.
had astronautics.
I definitely have astronautics.
Okay. Yes, you can remind.
I have a 66 in astronautics.
I didn't even realize that. Damn. Okay, well you could have answered
Holy
this
cow.
too. You're Tim. You're gonna remember that. Basically, you're wanting to stop a warp core that's about to blow up by blowing it up.
Right, yeah. All right. So I'm going to communicate that to him. The ideal situation is that it does not blow up.
Okay. All right. So based on your energy readings, it seems like there's about a good minute until that thing goes up.
I'm just gonna turn. Does anyone want to help me try and hack their systems?
Okay, we got a minute to lure him away from the planet.
I mean,
So I tell the husband, what?
well, okay. Doctor,
Yes.
do you
Yeah,
do you have something that could just like shut that system down quickly if it was plugged into their ship?
I could. I guess I could rework the old goober, but
Well, we have like a minute.
okay, out of character because it seems like again. So I just want to understand. So I'm trying to currently hack into their core systems, which I assume is very secure, right?
It's a patrol ship, so not as much as you'd like,
Okay.
or they would like.
Would it be easier to hack their? Because the question is, like, I did the first roll. Was that to like see if it was theoretically possible, or am I actually
So-
in something?
Now you
Yes,
have
sir.
made contact with their computer system. So now you.
Okay.
The second step is to see if you can gain access to their computer system. So
Okay.
step 1 is establishing the link. Step 2 is breaking through.
Because again, like I have two options here. I can either try to hack through into their warp core and disable it, or try to hack into their communications to use to like make the whole like sonic pen and like reconfigure that to human and then paralyze them that way. So I got two routes.
Okay. I want you to do a roll for me to see if you can realize something. Intelligence and actually just straight intelligence, because
Yeah.
there's nothing specialized about that.
Yes.
You realize the core has already been set in a meltdown. You could knock them all out right now, and it would still explode.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just hack the meltdown. Yeah, that's probably the better option. So I just try to disable meltdown.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
it's all right. So now it's ship moving time. Let's get back to that. So Matt.
Zack Thunder had a dream just
All
like
right.
this, but it was a talking starfish.
So in relation to us, the planet is. I need to make a map that's got a planet on it. So the planet is going to be off to the right.
Hey, Captain. Do you think it would be possible to teleport the warp core out of their ship and then throw it with the tractor beam?
Or teleport it into the sun. Maybe we'll go back in time. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know how far. I don't know how far we can teleport it away from the ship.
Oh
Like,
my
can
god!
we just?
I posted a meme that gave you an idea for the plot.
I haven't actually. I don't have
Yeet it into
Discord
the
open
sun.
right now. Hold on a second. What?
No, I posted that like a
Oh.
week ago. The one
Oh,
with
yeah, I don't
O'Brien.
remember that.
You reacted to it.
Oh, that. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah. I just was thinking maybe we can teleport it out of the ship and then get it somewhere far away.
Science says it's worth a shot.
So we can
I
like
can't.
send
I don't.
someone.
I can't see or hear Matt at the moment. Oh, wait, there he is. Wait.
No, he's there. He's there.
Yeah, there he is.
Can we use the tractor beam while in warp?
This is post Scotty, so yes.
Yes, because there's too many things that
Yes.
happen in Star Trek that don't make sense if you can't.
So So I'm going to look at SORAM. We teleport the warp core outside of the ship, take the tractor beam it, go to warp for 3 seconds, drop out of warp at the exact same time we drop the tractor beam and let it go. Any problems with that idea?
Wait, does this mean that we're still next to the warp core when it blows up?
No.
Okay.
Because it would still have its momentum. That's the thing. It would still have momentum because of.
We need to not fly the same direction as the other
Earth
ships.
people call it.
So are we moving the warp core out of the ship or just into the sun?
But we might go
are
back in
moving
time if we do
towards
that.
nothing. No, we are the
Oh, man.
trajectory that we are.
Are you kidding me? If
Rolling
we could
it
go back
would
about
be
120
towards
years and have them
no
not be
inhabited
xenophobic
planet.
freaks, that'd be magnificent. Like, there's nothing bad that happens by us going back in time except never getting home.
Except us blowing up the current sun.
They'll get another one.
So I'm
They'll get another.
But that's the plan.
so.
And I'll
while they're
look at
doing that,
Helm
am I
and
able
say-
to try and disable it?
You can also try that. You can do both. There's no problem.
I
with
would like
doing
to
both.
try and disable it
Yeah,
before multiple planes at once.
Okay.
Might as
Yeah.
well.
So there's the second phase is accessing their computer. That's still not shutting it down, but that is the next phase. So, all right. No, first is
But-
moving the ship. First is moving the ship. Now you got to remember one thing: you can only transport if you are within line of sight of the broken section of shield. All right. So what we doing?
I believe we're doing Matt's plan, right?
I think Matt might be muted.
No, I
He
can
has a
still hear
baby.
you.
Okay, he has baby.
Well, muted
It's-
doesn't
it's a
mean you
baby.
can't hear us.
Captain,
Well, I was saying what we need.
captaining.
We need to move the ship next. So that's the next step.
Okay. So
Oh yeah, I can move it too.
because we're going in the direction that is away from all inhabited entities. So
And
I would
away
say
from the
straight
ships
down
that
would work, or is that the direction? That...
So the planet would be to
Yeah.
off to the right side of the screen.
Yeah. And where did the other 3 ships? Which direction did they go?
They went down, but they went way away. So
Yeah, because they
Would
warp, right?
going down, would that, would the explosion of the warp core hit them?
I mean, if you stopped too close to them, yes, but there's plenty of space before and after them.
And upward, would that be going toward any inhabited planets?
There's
or
literally
not that we
nothing
know of?
the closest inhabited planet is Tavar, and that's like a few days away.
Okay, so we're gonna go upward.
Okay. All right. First thing you got to do then is you got to actually be at the section of shield that's broken in order to even try to transport anything out of it. So that means
Okay, and that
basic-
is this top portion or bottom portion?
it's the bottom portion currently. That's the port shield is what is down.
Okay, so we're gonna try
So you
going
have to
right
be-
here. That
yeah.
way we can target it.
Okay.
Would that would be this would work, right?
Yeah, that would be. You could do it from
Where I
there.
put it,
Yes. All right.
or are we too close to it?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. So now you've got to contact the transporter room and tell them what you're doing, because no one's told transporter
and
room yet
then-
what's happening.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call Brian O'Miles, let him in on the plan, and it
You're
has
gonna
to be Brian O'Miles because he is the best transporter room tech that we have.
You're gonna say,
Right.
"Sir, but what if we go back in time?"
Listen,
That doesn't matter. We have to save we have to save Terra 2.
then we'll just go forward in time later. It's fine.
We could just cryo freeze ourselves and then wait till the timeline catches up, and then we'll be good as dandy.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have to
Plus,
use.
it won't be going toward any sun.
I have to
Back in
use
time is
the.
the easiest way to go in directions of time.
I'm going to have to use the industrial transporter in Shuttle Bay because the pad here isn't big enough to do a site-to-site transport. It has to come through here first. So I'm going to beam myself to the Shuttle Bay. Give me 1 moment. I'm going to go
So we'll,
dead. About 5 seconds later, you get a ping from the Shuttle Bay. All right, I'm here, sir. Here goes nothing.
well, a quick question. Before any of the whole ripping out the core from one ship to another, could I try to disable it,
Yes.
like, first?
You can.
Because I feel like ripping it out would be...
It'll be
Alright.
fine.
Kind
So, all right, just
It
to
wouldn't really...
give you a
You're just
fair
being
shake.
paranoid.
To give you a fair shake, I'll let you do the next. So there's 2 more rolls necessary. One is to access the computer, and then it's to properly shut it down, the warp core. So,
Okay.
all right. So your next roll is going to be computer system. All right. So computer intelligence and computer operation.
Computer what? I got computer operations, computer intelligence?
No, and just intelligence and computer operation.
Oh, okay. That's a number.
That is a number. It's average 46 and 80.
Yeah, good old calculators.
Yay.
80.
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
It's 63, so that's
It's not bad.
it's a number.
It is a number.
Let's see how you roll.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
number I can do.
You are in. Now, last step is to shut the thing down. Now, here's the fun thing. You're in it, but you're seeing all these schematics for things involving a warp core. Problem is, you have exactly nothing in warp drive technology. So, this
But I have
is
intelligence.
what?
But I have intelligence.
You do have intelligence. But what you're going to be doing is... So this is going to be another 3-way roll. Intelligence, computer operation, and warp drive technology. But because you have a 0 in warp drive technology, you're taking a negative 30 to the whole roll. So it's the average of 80, 46, and 0, minus 30.
I don't even think that's
It's not a
plus
big
ze-
number.
Just divided by 3. I have like a 1 in. I have like a 12 chance of succeeding. I guess I'll roll.
Oh my god!
I did it! I did it! Guys, I did it! Guys, I did it! I turned it up!
Okay. About the same time
I'm
that
a
you
doctor,
say,
dang it!
guys, I did it. Oh, Miles, or Brian, Omar's going to
fine.
go energizing.
All right. If they don't have the warp core anymore, they can't blow it up again.
This is also true.
So this is still a good idea.
Okay. So now we're doing a roll. Let's see. All right. So this is going to be good old Brian O'Miles
Goodness.
transporter operation.
Just gonna write warp core technology on my list.
All right. Yeah, you actually can. you just said that looks right. Boop. God. He is the
Man.
protagonist. I'm sorry, guys.
I am a
Sung
great
is the
surgeon.
protagonist. God. All right. Okay. So Brian O'Miles is going to attempt to do that. Now, fun fact: when the warp core is disabled, the shield's disabled. Like basically everything except for basic systems on the ship is now completely off. Like basically, there's gravity plating, life support, and emergency lights. All right, so someone needs to do the roll for Brian O'Miles. This is going to be a 50-50.
Who wants to possess Brian?
I'll do it.
Okay. Tim.
Give us your best Irish accent.
Okay. All right. So now the warp core is just kind of floating in space, like about here.
And it's not critical anymore, right?
Correct. It has been deactivated.
Okay. We should probably block it so they can't shoot it.
Well, they can't shoot any. They have no power to shoot it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They have no weapons left.
They have
Yeah.
no weapons or power to shoot.
We already destroyed their
I'm
weapons.
after like we do that and we warp the core out so that they can't go like straight nuclear. I'm gonna just turn to Captain Crystal, and say, Captain Crystal, the Cations, they're good people. Just look away, back at the crazy xenophobes who are trying to like, go nuclear on us.
Captain, I might suggest that we teleport the crew of that vessel to somewhere that they're not going to suffocate.
No, life support's working.
Yeah, but how long is it going to work for?
On it like a long time. Like there's
Okay, fine.
emergency generators.
Okay.
So it's
we
fine. It's just.
I
Grav-
can hack their systems. I could stun them still if you guys want them to get stunned.
They'll be fine for now.
There's
I
only
guess
like
we don't need to do the crystal maneuver, huh?
no. There's only like 20 people on that ship.
All right, that's good.
So. All right. Actually,
Someone
you're gonna actually get a hail from the ship.
I feel like you should actually turn on the visual just because.
I mean, he already knows. what we
No,
look
we're
like.
gonna keep it audio only.
But he's already seen you.
Consistency.
Look him in the eyes. When...
I don't want to I don't want to bring back his magnificent xenophobia. So we'll answer him audio only.
All right. As soon as the line opens, he's going to scream, "You bastards! You don't have the decency to kill us. You turn our own people against us, and so you leave us crippled here in space, huh? Just finish us. Just give us the grace you haven't given so many of us, and make it quick."
I can still stun them, Captain.
I'm gonna have the comm officer hang up on him, and then I'm gonna ask, who do we have in the brig at the moment?
Nobody. The brig
Mainly,
will not
what-
hold.
What species are they?
There's nobody in the brig.
Dang it!
The
Dang
brig
it,
won't
they-
hold 20 people.
Well, I mean, I guess if you really cramped them in there.
If you have like
But
I don't know how. I assume it's a room size.
actually,
You put like
let's see,
5
let's
per
see.
room. It'd be cramped, but you could probably fit 20.
Ooh, fun fact. The there's a Bolian currently working down there though, in security. Bolians are the blue-skinned guys that have like a crease down the top of their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I was gonna have an all-human. I just wanted human security in the brig.
No, you should
to-
make it all
and just
non-human
transport 'em on.
security in the brig. That's what you need.
Okay, I'm petty, but I'm not that petty. I want to show them that we're not all bad.
I think honestly, Captain, I think at this point we just let the planet deal with the fact that they practice insubordination and wash our hands of it. We have more important things to do. I don't think they're gonna care, even if like
Okay.
I don't think there's anything we can do that's gonna cause the result that you want at this point.
So you're telling me there's no way to fix xenophobia?
I mean, there are
To
ways
someone
to
who's
fix.
already committed wholeheartedly to it?
There are ways
I
to
guess
fix it.
technically, if you introduced a human threat that was far more vicious and evil,
There are definitely ways to fix it. There are not ways to
But
fix
not in
it
him.
in like the 2 days we really want to spend on this, maybe at most. Like we have things to do.
Mhm.
Okay.
you know, the brain wrencher might be able to help.
No.
Now, in the meantime, the
Preparing options.
Cochrane has shown up and has basically pulled up like bow to bow right in front of us, and you're going to get hailed.
Open hail. I'll answer
And
him.
It's Captain.
With video, since it's the
it's
Cochrane.
It's Captain Blevins, the female one,
The good one.
the good one.
Hmm.
She's going to say, "Did you just do what I think you did?"
Oh man, there's so many ways we could answer that.
You
That
just
depends on what you think we did.
you simultaneously neutralized and transported out a overloading warp core.
Oh, that, yeah.
Then yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
That we definitely did that.
I mean,
I'm a doctor, by the way.
I mean, if we couldn't get it to shut down, we were gonna slingshot it. But
Plan A.
She's going to go. Oh, I don't think we could control you guys if we wanted to. Captain Blevins
The
out.
most unhinged crew.
She's gonna hang up, and the Cochrane is actually going to pull alongside the Arshan, and is gonna start transporting over the whole crew. And at the same, just afterwards, actually, the other ships that we were dealing with earlier, they are going to warp back in.
I think this was the absolute best way this could have gone
Right.
without the diplomatic part succeeding.
Yeah.
Like, everything, like, other than assuming diplomatics failed in every timeline, this could not have gone better because the worst solution was us dying and the planet being like experiencing nuclear fallout. It could have just been awful.
So
I
the other
mean,
3 ships show back up, and you're gonna get
the,
hailed.
Plan
by-
B could have worked.
You're gonna get hailed by the Brook again, Captain Daniels.
We'll answer them still audio only.
Captain, you should probably respond to them.
He responded. There's a delay
Oh,
happening
yeah.
here somewhere between you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to say, "Did you guys do what I think you just did?"
That's what you think we just did.
If you think we did what I think you think we did, then yes.
Yes, we did.
this could turn into a circular argument really fast. So you teleported out and simultaneously disabled a warp core going critical.
Oh yeah, that we did.
Yes.
She's going to say, I don't know who you people are or where you came from, but I'm glad you're on our side. Alright, well, we'll get these miscreants mopped up, and hope you get your view screen working, because I'd love to get to know who it is that just saved our planet from nuclear fallout.
This actually might solve racism. Maybe you should.
Hey guys, we solved racism! Yay!
Except no one saw them, so it just. Man, I wonder who those random figures could be. Probably humans, right? There's no one else, right?
Definitely wouldn't be anyone else.
All right, so yeah, she's gonna say that. Like to hope you get your view screen fixed. Like to meet you. She's gonna say, I owe you a drink too.
I can just see the title of this episode being "We Solved Xenophobia." Star Trek Last of Light.
And I'll just say, one day, but maybe non-alcoholic.
Say a man of convictions. I can respect that. Well, we've got work to do. Hope to see you around, Captain. Daniel's out. Click.
I can't see or hear much.
Solved racism.
All right, now what you guys. Don't worry, Tim. I'll tell if Matt keeps disappearing. I'll tell you if Matt says anything. I'll be the relay.
I am going to make that, like I've been saying all session now, the anti-human stun pen.
Okay.
Just because this literally was like, this would have been a perfect time to use it, because apparently they just like sending random nuclear critical people at us from our own team now, I guess.
Man, this has been the most Star Trek game we've ever had. This is like the perfect episode, man. It's just I swear I've seen this one. All right, so you're gonna go to try to make your pen thing.
I'm
What's
gonna
everyone else doing?
reconfigure it to non-lethal human.
Okay, that's probably good.
Add like a setting from Sorab or Kelpian to human. We'll do settings on it.
And while he does that, I will go try to learn some more of the Yellow's language.
Oh yeah, you're gonna try to learn more Yellow language. Okay, perfect. All right, so last time, how far did you make it? Did you learn words or had you just learned sounds? Try to remember.
I think it was just sounds last time.
All right, now you're gonna try to learn words. Okay. All right, so Tim, if you didn't hear Matt, we're going back to him trying to learn the language.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So Matt. All right, so you are your intelligence and what you know in the. Did you try to roll anything into the Yellow's language there, Matt?
I hadn't rolled it yet, actually.
Okay.
I had a busy week.
All right. If you were going to, I will allow
but
you.
because
to do
it was
that
0,
now.
that would be a D4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Nice.
Nice. Okay. So average
And
of
that
4.
would have been because that would have used 1 point, correct?
Yes.
My math. I can't remember off the top of my head.
But remember, you can't use more than one on
Okay.
each thing at a time. You could do it at the end of this session. You could do it again because we're counting this as if you've done it like over the week. But you can only do that for right
Yeah,
now.
I just wanted to make sure I took off the point that used that.
Okay.
Now let's roll
All right.
because
So
it was average of
4
that
and
what else?
53. Ooh.
Oh wait, that.
Oh, D4. Damn.
So let's try that again because that was a D4.
Oh, I wish that had been.
I should have. I shouldn't have said anything.
Nope. Okay.
But that does not make it.
So you have yet to learn basic words. However, for your next attempt, you get a plus 15 because you have gotten closer. So, all right. So that's what Matt was doing. Calvo or Sorab, what are you guys up to?
I would have started going through the information I picked up at the start of the episode.
Right. Perfect. Okay. I will, before next session, make up a thing for everything you've learned from that. All right. And Tim.
I'm gonna go back to trying to. I'm working with Tavar. I'm working on trying to set Tavar up to be a neutral ground for the communications, for the diplomatic negotiations. So I'm gonna go back to working that angle.
With the representatives.
Yeah, I need to get them on board so that they can get the planet on board.
Right. That can be a whole session we go over too. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go switch over then to Coinless because Coinless has something he wants to do. So you are attempting to make what exactly again?
I wanted to. Well, I guess two things technically. Probably I wanted to make a frequency like I have the pen, sonic pen, and I wanted to add a setting for like stunning humans that hear it too.
Okay. All right,
And
that's
then I
gonna
also
be
wanted to make like, just to go with it or separate, whether you decide, a set of earplugs that can neutralize it for a human that I can wear, so I don't like just stun it. Don't just like stun myself the second I press it.
All right. Well, that's a biotechnology roll for the first of those, of course.
Okay, so just straight.
Well, biotechnology and intelligence.
I think just like 90.
It's 99 and 80. Whatever the average of that is.
Oh, yeah. I think 90. Let me double check because might as well. $80 plus 99 equals that 5 by 2. Yeah, 90. Yay!
All right. So you have successfully developed a way to neutralize people.
Not like kill neutralize,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
stun neutralize.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very big difference in quote unquote neutralize.
Yes, there is.
So can I try to make the
The earplugs. yes.
earplugs?
Same roll. Okay, so yes, you have developed it and a way to counter it. Congratulations.
Okay. It's all I've done. Is have you and you know the like the third Trek movie where like the I forget like the guy that plays the flute for like controlling rats, and he like has
The
that
Pied Piper.
Yeah, the Pied Piper. You like switch it to like from rats to witches, and that scene. I just like I'm adding a little like dial that I can switch it on. So I have
Okay.
Kelpians and humans now.
Oh man, this is totally not illegal to possess, I'm sure, at all.
Oh no,
This can't be violating any kind of conventions.
Kelpian / human vomit recorder device. Recorder pen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, gentlemen, it is 10 o'clock, and I think we have wrapped this up in a bow very nicely.
Hmm.
So I am quite, I'm so proud of everyone here that y'all are getting 2 points. I just feel like you did
Hey.
for the bonus point is for the most Star Trek experience I've ever had that wasn't watching Star Trek.
This was a good session.
Like, damn, I should pitch this to Paramount if they don't cancel everything first. Uh, so yeah. Well, you guys get your 2 points. I will turn it over to Tim to do the thing that he does so well and talk about Extra Life. Tim, take it away.
Extra Life. Yeah, so a lot of what we do here is built around Extra Life. Extra Life is actually really the whole channel has come about because of Extra Life. Extra Life is a portion. It's a program within the Children's Miracle Network that we participate in. It's a fundraiser built around 24 hours of gaming. Where every cent that we raise goes to support a local Children's Miracle Network hospital. There are various hospitals being supported by this group. I raised for Boston. There's also Buffalo, New York, somewhere in Virginia
San
with the
Diego.
King's Daughter, San Diego, Bay State, a couple other places. I think that might be it this year so far. But anyway, so Team Rabbit Haberdashery, that's what we do. We are raising money to help kids with the money goes straight to the hospital. Like I said, everything goes to the hospital and it gets used for care. It gets used for devices. It gets used for entertainment to keep the kids comfortable while they're at the hospital. It's a really good cause, and we really would appreciate your support in helping us do that. So if you go to our page, which hopefully someone will have just put in the chat, I don't have the chat open, so I can't do it. Exclamation point Rabid. We'll give you the link to our team page. Go there, pick somebody or the team, and make a donation. Help us help kids. We will have a few Extra Life events happening throughout the next few months, really built around trying to raise some more money and put on a good show while we do it. This includes a special session of this very game that will be happening the weekend of August 19th. I don't know the details on that session. Have you guys sorted that out?
We're still trying to figure out people's schedules.
Okay, that's the Extra Life's Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. This is obviously a tabletop game, so we want to try to have a special session that weekend. That's a work in progress. Our Wednesday night show, which is the Two Brothers Gaming The Road to Oblivion, they're building up to actually facing off Oblivion in Sentinels of the Multiverse, and that's going to be an Extra Life special event. But our big event is the 24-hour gaming marathon. We do it as two 12-hour events. This will be the first weekend in November, 12 hours Saturday and 12 hours Sunday. It's probably going to be 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We're still nailing that down. But it's going to be that weekend. Join us, hang out. We're going to be returning to the world of In Memoriam for a special event there for that this year. So, yeah, please help us help kids. Go to the page. And if you want, you can also support this channel with subscriptions, Patreon, Ko-fi, all kinds of stuff like that.
Okay, thank you, Tim. All right, and thank you all for playing. Great game again. Hopefully you had as much fun as I did, because I had a hell of a lot of fun. And thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun too. So, with that, actually, I'll just let everyone else know, I am actually, things that come up last minute, I've had 2 jobs come up, like, right on top of each other. One is next week in Phoenix, and then I'm going to be in Pittsburgh 2 weeks from now, doing a musicians group, like doing video for that. That's gonna be wild. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to be out the next 2 Thursdays.
The 13th you're going to be in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, both those came up. Like I don't know how jobs getting popped on me.
If it was slightly later, I would also be near Pittsburgh.
Now, I'm gonna be there the 11th through the 16th, I think. But I'll be working like 12, 13, 14 hours each of those days, man.
Yeah.
Dealing with Magicians again. Apparently they're divas. That's gonna be fun. Woo! Anyhow, that's my problem, but regretfully we will have to pick this up again. Looks like on the 20th.
So probably Paleomythic the next 2 weeks then.
That y'all have all kinds of prehistoric fun with that. But that's not my problem. So anyhow, I will see you guys later. Thanks again. Have a good evening. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.